Madison. Nice to see you. I'll be your interviewer today. Take a seat. What are your long-range goals and objectives for the next 7 to 10 years?
I will be attending Campbell University in the fall, where I will be spending the next 7 years of my life studying to receive my doctorate of pharmacy. From there, I wish to work in a fast-paced hospital setting to earn a living and establishing myself and my future family in a town to call home. Hopefully, I'll be looking at getting married and having children of my own after graduation from pharmacy school and establishing myself, but that is no time soon.
Okay. How do you plan to achieve your career goals?
When completing any task, you must put your mind to it. Otherwise, you may become sidetracked and never complete that task itself. In order to achieve my career goals, I'm truly going to have to put my patience, knowledge, and skills to the test, as I know pharmacy is a difficult field to go into. Despite this, with a devoted individual as myself, I believe if I set my mind to it, anything is possible.
What are the most important rewards you expect in your career?
All I want to do in my life is to give back to others. So many people have helped mold me into the individual I am today, and I am beyond grateful for each of them. The way I wish to pay them back is to make them feel better when they are not, and by becoming a pharmacist, that is possible.
What made you choose the career for which you were preparing for?
Well, I'm actually not sure. All I know is that I've always wanted to be a pharmacist my entire life. Recently, I began working at the Newton Grove Drug Company in Newton Grove, and since then, it has been clear to me that I do have a love and passion for becoming a pharmacist.
How do you think a friend or professor who knows you would well describe you?
Most definitely outgoing. I would say I'm the type of person that brings light into the darkest of all situations and can bring a laugh out of anything.
How do you determine or evaluate success?
I'm a firm believer that success is only reached when one tries their best. You may receive the greatest honor or award, but if you don't put forth the effort to do your best, you may not feel as accomplished as if you would have put forth great effort.
What qualities should a successful manager, leader, or supervisor possess?
Respect, responsibility, and determination. Respect because you must respect others in order for them to respect you. Responsibility because any leader must set a good example for others by completing what is necessary and when it is necessary to be done. It is essential to be a good leader. Lastly, determination, because if you have no drive to become better and learning as you go, then what might have been an outstanding leader at one time may not be now.
What 2 or 3 accomplishments have given you the most satisfaction and why?
First and foremost, my perfect attendance record. Not missing any days of school is a true accomplishment in my eyes, and luckily any sickness that I've ever had has occurred on the weekend or over holidays, and it feels great to be able to say I have never missed a day of school in my life. Also, becoming Miss Hobton was an amazing accomplishment. Though I already did many things for my school and community, this was a chance for me to showcase my love for singing while helping others, and I truly loved my time as Miss Hobton.
Why did you select your college or university?
Growing up in a small town made me appreciate all the small things in life. I attended many camps over the summers at numerous colleges and universities, but Campbell just seemed to draw me back every time. I believe it's just due to the family-like feel on campus, and that was my deciding factor for wanting to become a Campbell.
What high school subjects did you like best and why?
My 2 favorite subjects were history and theater arts. I've always loved anything hands-on, especially topics dealing with science, but I truly adore chemistry and all that it has to offer. As for theater, it's just fun. I love to sing and act, so the class is just a good description of my personality.
Do you think your grades are a good indication of your academic achievement?
I do not. The reason I say this is because I am a horrible test taker. I always tend to freeze up and forget the material and do bad on a test that I may have done exceptionally well on in the actual material when learning the notes.
What have you learned from participation in extracurricular activities?
Balancing your life is key. I participate in many extracurricular activities, and I had to learn that I could only do but so much. This caused me to learn how to prioritize all of my activities and to only take part in what I truly love to do.
How do you work under pressure?
The times it is a struggle, I work pretty well under pressure. And I say this because when I know and when I'm aware that a deadline is approaching, I tend to work harder to complete the assignment or the task when it takes days or weeks or even when it's months away.
In what part-time, co-op, or summer jobs have you been most interested and why?
I would say most definitely the part-time job that I have now at the Newton Grove Drug Company. Not only is it a true joy working there, but it is preparing me for my future in pharmacy and as a pharmacist, and I'm very appreciative of all they are doing for me.
Are you willing to spend at least 6 months as a trainee?
Yes, I am, because I believe that I should spend however long it is necessary in order to become the best employee and individual that I can be.
Okay, great. Thank you for your time.